our space heaters on full blast up in the booth at FedEx Field. The enthusiasm for football here on the East Coast always in the air. These folks are ready as their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, it's Breeze. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
To Julian Edelman.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Breeze. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A run here for J.D. McKissick. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Third down, here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, first and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. Out to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. That'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And it's third down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. They run it with Carson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And the Seahawks first down.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
First and 10.
Haskins and the Washington offense going to come up here first and 10 at the 20. He'll throw from the gun. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Benson Mayowa in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Shaquille Griffin.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 12.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Give him 8 yards on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
28-yard gain.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now it's Carson. Continuing to fight for more. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun now for Breeze. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
14, DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7. Washington, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington takes over 1st and 10.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
That's good.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A carry now for McKissick. And he stopped immediately there.
J.D. McKissick, the ball
on the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Washington, nothing.
2nd down, Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On play action, now Breeze. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. This is Carson.
At the 28-yard line.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
The ball carrier. The tackle made by Monte Nicholson.
Breeze now on 1st down. He'll find Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
That's caught by Waller out left side. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield.
Breeze.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Carson. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Chris Carson
on any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because you...
And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. A big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
Washington.
So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now a pass here caught by Edelman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Play action. Breeze. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Complete to number 14,
DK Metcalf.
Touchdown.
His 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Gostkowski the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
We'll take over 1st and 10.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
2nd and 8.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Haskins. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's McKissick. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll run with McKissick. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
10 at the 45-yard line.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And Washington has taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and
on 2nd and 12. Breeze going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And
it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Gostkowski with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Hamler now to return it. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
At the 29.
On play action, Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Right there. 54, right there.
From the gun, it's Haskins. Flushed out right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Jared Reed on the tackle. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Haskins. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down, eluding the pressure right. He's able to find Edmond. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1st and 10.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Dustin Hopkins now for the Washington field goal.
For the field goal, a 28-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Now, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate, in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Breeze. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And down to the 11. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards.
A gain of 64.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Seahawks, 1st down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick-6 for a Washington touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Haskins. He'll buy some time right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Flush to his right. They got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. They run the counter now on first down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 41. They'll go again with McKissick. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw on third down. Haskins escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, it's Breeze. But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
On play action, they'll throw. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Well, with him trailing here in the second half, maybe his legs can try to give this offense a spark.
And that's the benefit of having a young quarterback, right? Having a rookie, a guy who will say, hold on a second, I have a little bit of fearlessness to my game. It isn't working as well the other way. Let's see what I can do to help my team this way. And, boy, he did it there.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he finds Edelman again. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
And the
throwing on first down is Breeze. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
First and goal.
12 more yards there and another first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Off to Chris Carson.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second and goal? Second down and goal. Breeze flushed out right. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Touchdown.
Tyree Jackson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have made it. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts.
Washington
not in your favor.
First and 10.
Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 20.
Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15. Now they'll look to Haskins to throw it. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. Aguilar has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins, open man is Ross, complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short, no gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. And Ron Rivera, he's going to keep the offense on the field. They're going for it. They'll try and run for it. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle.
Complete to number
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again.
The Seahawks.
So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
5-yard line. Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. From the gun, Haskins. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Washington on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 16. Escaping the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
On play action. Now Breeze. That's complete into the hands of Carson. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
You talk about a big kick under pressure in the 4th quarter. I mean, that wasn't like a 33-yarder. That was long distance.
Not only does it show the faith that they have in him, but also remember, if they'd missed that one, they're giving up the ball near midfield, so they had to be very confident that he was going to put that one through the post.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they really need to forget about their last time out, the turnover that led to a field goal. So now they try to regroup, trailing in the final quarter. Obviously, they'd love a touchdown, but 3 would suffice.
A gain of
the last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
The 26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Haskins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, Haskins. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Leads to second.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Bobby Wagner. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They run again with Carson. Uses the stiff arm. Carson the first down and more. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Roman on the return. Washington will take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Dancing to his left. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Incomplete. Intended.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Haskins to throw. forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And some room to maneuver. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
24 more yards. That's another Washington first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it all comes down to Dustin Hopkins. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they will be all smiles in Georgetown tonight as Washington has won it. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Washington, they're not going to go quietly here as the win moves them now to 8-6 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Carolina Panthers come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll have a chance of redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.